so today I'm going to be installing my drive shaft. I just got it made. It's from Excel Driveline. They use Spicer U-joints. And it's 51¼ in length with the ISR adapter kit. You need to shorten your drive shaft, so I had to get a new one made. So here's to hoping this one works great. I measured it 3 times, so hopefully it's right. You know, sometimes things happen, but I'm gonna install it and then I'll get my lights and I will show you guys the finished product. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching the updates and everything you do to help me push my videography a little further. I just want to get more comfortable in front of a camera and produce good content for you guys and for the whole season. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Well, I got the drive shaft installed. Fits perfect. Looks beautiful. Oh, one step closer to getting this done. So there's my 3.5-inch exhaust. We had to run 3-inch past the motor in order for it to fit, because the exhaust runs right next to the motor mount and the engine, so 3 inches was all we could fit until we possibly redesign the ISR mount, and just then we can fit 3.5-inch past the motor once I go turbo. For this year I'll be NA, but 400 wheels a lot, especially since last year the Mustang only made 260 wheel, and I managed to get 12th. It was a struggle with a roughly 3,100 pound car, and then plus me in it's like 33, so this is about the same weight. So I'm hoping with this roughly the same weight that I will be able to adjust to the car rapidly, but we know how that goes. Sometimes there's quirks, depends on the suspension setup and everything, so we're gonna get that dialed in, get the grip set up well. I want to have as much forward bite as I can. I like forward bite. I like the feeling of pushing forward and being able to adjust myself and move where I need to be while drifting. And plus traction for, you know, when you're out ripping around on the streets and Mexico kind of thing. So I will get to torquing that crank pulley right now. So today I finally got that kill switch bracket made. I want to say a shout out to Dylan from Grim Bros Design. He gave me some plates so I can make some brackets. Just some scrap laying around the shop. Still rad though. Helps me out big time. So what I did was I made a cardboard template. Pushed the screw holes through so I knew where to drill the holes to mount it. And then I made a bend to make sure the depth was good for the post to clear on the kill switch itself. And then a rough guesstimate on length. What we came up with, I mean me, what I came up with is this. It mounts there perfect. I was going to mount it lower, but it ended up being in the way more and my leg rubbed on it more. So up here it's not as much in the way. And I rubbed my leg against it a bunch to make sure that it wasn't going to kill it. Or, well, turn it off or anything like that. You don't want to hit that while you're mid-drift or something and put yourself into a wall or whatnot, but I will have to do more testing once the car runs and drives and is on the street, so that way I can make sure I really don't turn it off or anything like that. So I also put that on today, some DEI heat sleeve. So I have this stuff all heat wrapped, ceramic coated, everything, my headers, this ram horn, and then I have the downpipe that runs past the motor, all heat wrapped and ceramic coated as well, so that'll hopefully keep it cool enough and not heat up the oil any extra in the end of the day. Still waiting for that CJ Motorsports fuel return correction kit. Unfortunately, they shipped one and then I never got any shipping updates for like 9 days, and I was like, well, you know, like, what's going on here? And the guy sent me another one. And that one left Chicago, and that's the last I've heard of that one. But the first one ended up making it to Canada already. So hopefully one of two arrives, and that happens. And if both arrive, I just got to send it back to him. So waiting on some other stuff though from Amazon. Some hose for the oil cooler, or sorry, for my vacuum lines actually. And then for the power steering cooler. And then switches to run the fan. Once we go back to Grimbro's design there, we're going to finish up the rear mount rad, and we're going to cut these off and either reduce them and then run reducers from up front off the water pump all the way to the back here, and run 1-inch hose. That way, that's what he said recommended, so that's what we're going to do. I just can't wait for this thing to run. I'm excited. Bought a Dremel so I can do that fuel return correction properly, take the top hat off of the fuel, the fuel hanger, mount, whatever the hell you want to call it, canister. There we go. Oh man, I finally got that CJ Motorsports fuel return correction line, so I have installed that now. Just have to take a Dremel and clean down the top of that so you can get the seating on the bulkhead properly. And that's a -8 to -6, so I run -8 line, so hopefully it doesn't cause too much restriction. So I got that all done. Had to grind down the top of the pump so this thing will fit on top of there to keep to hold the pump in place, I guess, so it doesn't fall out. And got to do a couple more things to this. I got to take this little guy out, and then I have to drill it out a smidge according to the CJ's Motorsports website, because if you have a bigger pump, it'll allow the fuel to flow better. So I'll just take a drill bit and drill it out. I'll be doing that shortly, and hopefully get this pump back in. Till next time, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, do what you do. Thanks for watching.